Thank you very much for that.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, but I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise.
Mbappe! That was a good... Now it's Tau, and it's made its way to him. Bellingham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball is over the line. And here's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. That has been knocked clear. Tau.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Tau. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now there's a fine ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
No goals as yet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This looks promising. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Out to the left it goes. Looking for the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gently done. Now it's Valverde. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played it early. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Tao. He might be in here. And a chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Alaba. It's gone out for a throw-in. Camavinga, Mbappe, chasing after it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Tao. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. And he thumps it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's beaten the last man. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. No foul, says the referee.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Picked out brilliantly. So much. Takes a shot! The captain scores!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimate.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Opts for safety. Dykes. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Tao. Tao plowing. Decent chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And a shot! It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Deftly away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right...
Shapes to shoot! He scored!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 38.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Alaba knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Tau, and that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Tau. That's good running with the ball. He's got away. Now it's Tau. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 10, number 33, number 13. Coming on the field, number 11, number 41, number 72.
And he's taking no chances there.
93.
Camavinga!
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That is good alertness. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Mendy. And it's Camavinga. That's Brahim Diaz. Nice control. And it's Alaba. And he decides to cross it. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Chouameni. And the counter is on. Camavinga. Alaba. And here's Mbappe. Delivers with whip. Tries to get it clear. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Could move up a gear here. And he's worked it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, what has happened here? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Alaba ready to try one. He's gone for it! They want to be quick to recover this. Just about within shooting range. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Up towards the front line. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Eder Militao. Alaba. And it's Camavinga. Now Alaba. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Bellingham. Pressing high and with purpose. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde
Has a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. This time, surely! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's got the beating, applies the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Real big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's let fly. And for a moment, time stood still. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, sweet feet. Shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Alaba. Valverde. And it's Mendy. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Mbappe. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Tau. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now this could... Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's found a way through. And it's Valverde. Alaba. That's really well cleared. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. So we're still where we started right now. Shot could be on, and he's in on goal. And it's made its way to him. Taken back almost at once. Tau. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an...
Oh, what a mistake! "15 minutes till half-time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Valverde. Camavinga.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And no, he's seen through all of that. This looks promising. Camavinga. Valverde. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's Bellingham. And he's let fly! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Tau. Lovely pass, but great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
They've played it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And here's the chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. Driving forward. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please welcome everyone.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Thanks. Could move up a gear here. Eder Militao makes the interception. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Valverde. Valverde. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. He's having a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Valverde. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Camavinga. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Vinicius Junior drives it in. Mendy. In again. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 35.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Number
Camavinga.
41. Substitution in progress.
That's an imaginative pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Brenner. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, such a clever touch. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. That's a cute ball. And there's Greek. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted.
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that has been clubbed away. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
This is the time you need that pace.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Just eases him off the ball. And the number on the board is 3. Not the most accurate pass. Brahim Diaz, who does have an assist to his name. That's rather hopeful. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
And all that remains for me is... Beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. He's missed, but not by that far.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Over to the left. Showing great feet there. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Closing in on goal. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. It's a searching pass. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable clutch. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chooses to go cross-field. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alaba.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, just skips past his man. Short changes him with that. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga. Mbappe is onto this, and he's got the beating of his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the looking to do it every chance they get.
Nice looking ball, chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Camavinga.
That's good play from him.
He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Mbappe! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Tau.
That was lovely, that.
This looks promising. Oh, cracking ball. Out of play for a throw.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Tau. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Thanks.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's it.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Substitution on the field, number 38. Coming on to replace him is number 35.
Decent hit from there.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Vinicius Junior. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. It's Vinicius Junior. Applies the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Vinicius Junior really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising, passing nice and neat. Is there any support? He might not need it. Mendy gets rid without sophistication. That's a sharp pass. That's a shade optimistic. Brenner. Oh, that's a very... Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field, number 36.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 10, number 33, number 13. Coming on the field,
Mendy.
number 11, number
Vinicius
41,
Junior.
number 72.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's being shifted off it. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. So nearly the perfect ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's made its way to him. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Good ball, good take. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Could be danger here. No way through, so... And he shoots! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Vinicius Junior simply had to do better than that.
And he's decided to go for it. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be. It was anything but a foregone conclusion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's looking wide. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Mendy gets over and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Bellingham. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
No argument from me on that. Vinicius Junior! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alaba. Good read, needed to be. Tchouaméni gets it clear. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No luck with that dink over the top. Still goalless at the moment. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Tau. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Valverde.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Always onto this. Tau. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chouameni. And the counter is on. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Here's Chouameni. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Mendy. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham. Chouameni. Tau.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tau. There he goes, motoring. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Alaba. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And it's Camavinga. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Bellingham. Played into the box. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, no joy this time. Danger averted for now. Chooses to go crossfield. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 38. Coming on the field is number 35. Substitution.
He's having a go! Superb from Vinicius Junior! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior. No outsmarting him this time. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Dykes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, they can break here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Tau, and he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution on the field. Number 36.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
33.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Well, Vinicius Junior! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. That has not gone well. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Dykes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Tau. Can he get it through? And he's there to get it away. Nice sequence of passes, this. Knocks it into space. Chance to deliver. Courtois deals with that nice and simple.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he was quick to react. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Works it forward. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Shot, surely! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that has left him in a heap. He's a sharp little ball here. And can he finish it? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mendy gets rid without sophistication. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find...
Shot a goal! It's there! It is a super start. So far, so very good. And they've switched it over to the other side. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Alaba. And it's Bellingham. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has been slung wide. Rudiger getting this one clear. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Mbappe. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bellingham takes a shot! It's anyone's ball. Oh, what has happened here? Tau.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Mendy. It's Vinicius Junior. Driving forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Can he finish? No mistake! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
Real chance! In for the pieces! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
And please welcome our
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's big chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just a whisker away. Now he's got space here. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has ended up in no man's land. So, what can they make of this? Tries to play it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, there's the clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution on the field, number 38, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 33.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Number 11, number 72.
Nicely weighted ball.
Number 93.
No way through, so has a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Eder Militao. Mendy works it forward. Good play on the left-hand side here. Vinicius Junior tries to cross. It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold. Some good work on the right flank here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Chance for a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's managed to get rid, and he was quick to react. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Valverde! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Goes for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That's a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Looking for options for movement. And he's heaved it away. Dykes. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Tau. Cleared without complication. Tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. Nicely spread. So much time and space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tau. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played into space. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alaba does well to get it back. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. This might spell... Oh, shooting chance! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Madrid take the lead.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mendy looking to get on the end of this. Tau. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well, there's the clearance. With Rudiger. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Valverde. And he's managed to get free. Hangs one in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, that's nice. Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. Short changes him with that pass. Mendy. Bellingham. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
There's the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He has found the way through.
Substitution on the field. Number 38. Number 10. Number 36.
Mbappe.
Number 33.
Madrid have a free kick.
Number 13. Coming on the field. Number 35. Number 41. Number 11. Number 72. Number 93.
That was mighty close. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Very nicely done. Can he find the finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Brahim Diaz. Nice physical challenge. Brenner. That's the keeper's ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe, and he's found a way past.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Good read, needed to be. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Driving through the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's going to be a booking. A probing pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
No, it's come to nothing. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Out to the left it goes. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicely worked. He's had a shot!